Hey guys, Tiffany Higgins here. So always a delay at the beginning, so I never know if we're going live, but it looks like we're live. I'm a little bit late this morning because I just got done interviewing Barbara Majeski, and she is actually a TV personality on the Today Show. So that was really, really exciting, and it ran over, but I didn't want to cut her off. I met her actually. She was one of the speakers at Elena Cardone's conference back in February. I just took a risk and I just sent her a message on Instagram and asked her if I could interview her for my upcoming virtual summit that you guys will all get to take part in here shortly. And she said yes. So I interviewed her, and the gold nuggets that she dropped for us, I can't wait to share them with you guys. It was just so fantastic. She is a courageous, awesome, strong woman, and there's a lot of really cool things you guys can learn from her. So I'm excited to release that interview soon. So thank you guys for being patient and waiting for me while I finish that up with her. So every Tuesday, 11 a.m. Central Time, I go live right here in the Have Your Cake and Eat It Too Facebook group. Today is the last day of our promo. So I'm going to go over the details of that here real quick. And if you guys have any questions, please comment, because I can only ask them if I know what they are. And I love to make these lives interactive. So comment below if you have any questions. I'm also probably going to keep this a little shorter today. Normally I go a whole hour, but I'm going to keep it a little shorter because I have to hurry up and go pack. I have 30 minutes to pack, grab a quick lunch, and then I am off to the airport, and I'm going to be flying over to South Carolina. I get to speak at Alyssa J. Dillon's event, her Moneymaker Live event over in South Carolina. Super excited for that. It's going to be amazing. A lot of if you know Alyssa, she is a really awesome coach. She helps people scale their businesses, and she's really great with teaching people how to just be confident and get those clients quickly. And her and I are now working together as a partnership in our Inner Circle program. So if you grow your bookkeeping business, or you already have a bookkeeping business and you're looking to scale it, we help you do that in our $1 Million Bookkeeper Inner Circle with myself and Alyssa. So if you're interested in that, comment below Inner Circle and we will reach out to you with information. It is only for people that have bookkeeping businesses already. We don't go over technical skills in there. We go over scaling skills so we can get you to the CEO side. We will be opening the doors for that in a couple of weeks. So if you're interested, comment Inner Circle. We'll get you some information and get you on the waiting list. So, hey, Jennifer, she says, once the Academy is bought, how long do we have access to the coursework? Great question. So once you get into the Academy, you're going to have lifetime access to our bookkeeping course, and you'll have 12 months access to the Bookkeeper Academy. You can also stay in the Bookkeeper Academy beyond the 12 months as well, but you will have lifetime access to the bookkeeping course. So you've got that. So great question. And for the information on the promo today, so we normally require 100% of the tuition for the Bookkeeper Academy paid in full when you join. And our sales team, our team members, people that you book the discovery call with, we actually call them dream advisors. And because they do help you guys reach your dreams, our whole purpose, our whole mission at the Stay-at-Home Bookkeeper Academy is to help parents find financial freedom, build wealth for their family without missing any of their children's milestones. That is what we help people do. The vehicle that we use to help you guys reach those goals is by teaching you how to launch and scale a virtual bookkeeping business. Whether you keep a bookkeeping business for 1 year, 5 years, 10 years, forever, you're going to take those skills. They will be highly applicable to any other business that you decide to start in the future. And having this knowledge Like I network with a lot of other business owners that do all sorts of various things. And every single person I come across, their number one weakness is they don't understand their financials. They don't understand their bookkeeping. So not only does that mean there are clients ripe for the picking everywhere for everybody because they all need help, but that also means if you understand these foundational concepts, you're already going to be 10 steps ahead of anybody else that has a business out there. And for me, I feel so grateful that I have this knowledge because it can be applied to anything that you do for the rest of your life. So it's just such a valuable piece of knowledge to learn. But the cool thing is in the academy, we teach you how to start making money right from the start and learn things as you go. So you don't have to commit and dedicate gobs of time into learning a skill, learning all sorts of things that you may or may not ever use. We help you learn the things that you need to know at the time that you need to know them while you are making money. So it's just so perfect for moms out there because we all know how busy we are with our kids, whether you're homeschooling them, you're transporting them all back and forth. Like I just got off the interview with Barbara and she has 3 teenagers. They all go to different schools and she's, able to take them. She wants to take them every day and she's able to drop them off at school and pick them up. And that's important to her. And she wants to be able to do that. And if you homeschool, you can homeschool. I have 5 kids. They're all home all day, every day. Sometimes that's awesome. Sometimes it's not. But that's what I choose to do. And I want to be able to do that. And you can do that too, if that's something that you want to do. So everybody can kind of live their ideal life, which I love because there's no right or wrong way to live your life. It's what works for you and what you have dreams and aspirations to do. So, hey, Lydia, thanks for hopping on here. Hey, Kita. Jennifer says, my husband and I have a discovery call on Thursday. Awesome. Yay. That's great. Jennifer, I'm super excited. So that brings me to another point. Our promotion ends today. However, if you book your discovery call by the end of the day today, we will honor our promotion, even if your discovery call isn't until like Thursday or Friday. Because I know our calendar is completely booked up. We've had more than 50% of the spots for our promotion have already been taken. We have a ton of people that are working on getting their funding right now. What we're offering is instead of 100% down, we are going to make it a little bit easier for you guys. And we're going to take on a little bit of the risk and we're going to give you 50% down. And then the remaining amount is going to be spread out over 12 monthly payments that are interest free. So that should help a lot of you that are, maybe struggling financially, or you don't have the best credit and can't get funding. That should help some of you be able to jump into this and take that leap and start moving forward, because we really want you to be successful. We really want to help you. Kim says, what is a discovery call? Great question. So a discovery call is a free 45-minute call that you can book with our team. And what we do on that call is we explain what the academy is, the bookkeeping course, and our inner circle. We explain all of our programs to you, but we also like to explore a little bit about you, your family, your goals, and make sure that what you want aligns with what we can help provide for you. And when those things come together and we know that we're going to be able to support you and help you reach your goals, then we can suggest the correct path for you. A lot of times for most students that get on the phone, it's going into our Bookkeeper Academy. So we can not only help you reach those goals, but provide amazing support for you through every single step of the process. Because the majority of our students, I'm going to say 90 to 95% of our students have no experience in bookkeeping or QuickBooks. They have no degree or certifications in bookkeeping or accounting, and they are able to leave the academy with a successful bookkeeping practice that makes them anywhere from $5,000 to $10,000 a month. And that is solely depending on their goals. You are set up to be able to make $10,000 a month, or close to within the 12 months of the academy, should you choose that. If you aren't interested in working that much because you've got little ones at home or you're expecting your second baby, things like that, you're going to build the foundation to be able to make that. You can actually make more like 20,000 plus a month working from home part-time without any team members. I was making about $200,000 to $250,000 a year at the peak of my bookkeeping business. I was working less than 40 hours a week, and I was able to like split some of that time up with my husband. So I worked about probably 25 hours. He worked maybe like 15. And combined, we worked about 35-ish hours a week on the bookkeeping business. And we were making over $200,000 a year. And we were able to homeschool all 5 of our kids. And at that time, we had 2 teenagers that were brand new to homeschooling. So you can only imagine how much work that was. We had a 3, almost 4-year-old toddler at home learning to read. And then we had 2 twins that were, let's see, they weren't even quite 1 yet at that point, and I was nursing them exclusively. So if I can do all of that, you guys can definitely do it too. So super exciting. Let's see. Amber says, will you honor discovery call scheduled for 5/7? Probably not that far out, Amber, but if you book your call, if you can reschedule it a little bit sooner, we can definitely honor that. So probably through the end of this weekend is what we'd be able to honor for the promo, because by 5/7, probably all of the spots are going to be taken. We are only offering about 35 spots for this payment plan promotion deal that we have going on right now. And the reason for that is I'm not 100% sure that this is going to be the best move for the Bookkeeper Academy from a business standpoint. So I want to trial it out with a handful of people and see how it goes. And if it goes well, we may open up some more spots in a couple of months. But right now we're probably going to cap it around 35 people. So it would be a better idea, Amber, if you can move your discovery call up a little bit. And I'll go ahead and drop the link to the discovery call right here, so you guys can go ahead and book it if you haven't. If you're watching this right now, click the link and go ahead and book your call, and then come back and let me know when you were able to book it. I want to also make sure you guys got plenty of spots on there. Kim, the program, it depends on what we suggest is going to be the right fit for you. We have programs that range from $300 up to $30,000. Really just depends on what you want. Now they're all going to be based on your return on investment. So for example, we would never ask you to pay, like, for example, $30,000 if we didn't know that you were going to be able to at least at a minimum quadruple it. Okay. So we have on our higher level programs, we have a 4X guarantee. So we know that you're going to make $130,000, $140,000 when you're in that time slot with us. So huge return on investment. I did a live a few days ago that got a little bit of uproar from a few people. But I said that I do not think that the interest rate on any kind of funding or financing or a credit card or whatever you use to start this business, I think it is completely irrelevant. And I'm never going to apologize. I'm not going to apologize for encouraging you guys to take on funding or to take on debt to start this business. I'm just not. I don't care what people say. Some people just really have a Dave Ramsey mindset around funding, around debt. But when you're investing in yourself, and what you're doing is different than getting debt to buy a car or buy a house or buy a chair or furniture or whatever. This debt is going to literally be like planting a money tree. It's a seed of the money tree. So what you're going to do with that is take that debt and plant it, and you're going to be watering it by learning the things you're going to learn in the academy. And eventually that tree is going to grow and bloom, and you're going to make so much more money that tiny little bit of interest that's causing you some kind of discomfort is just like going to be such an afterthought in your mind. And the people that really like talk about and focus a lot on wanting to avoid interest and avoid debt, it's honestly because they just haven't learned a different perspective on how to build wealth. So one thing I want to tell you guys, like when you're listening to advice from people, remember, and I talked to Barbara Majeski about this on my interview earlier. The person giving you advice, do they have what you want? Do you want what they have? And if the answer is no, really ask yourself if they're the right person to listen to. So if you guys want what I had with my bookkeeping business and what I have now, running a 7-figure company, if you want that, then I would be a good person to listen to. If you don't want what I have, then I wouldn't be the best person for you guys to take advice from. I take advice from people that are above me because I want what they have, and I want to live the life that they're living. And I've learned, because I followed those people, I've learned a lot about shifting my mindset around what debt is and how debt is used to create wealth. If you're going to go out and you're going to get a 20% interest credit card and you're going to buy a watch with it, probably not the smartest move, especially if you're struggling financially right now and you're not where you want to be. In the words of Grant Cardone, you can only buy that watch if you can buy it with passive income. So not the best purchase. But if you're going to go, you have an credit card with a really high interest rate, and you're going to take that, you're going to temporarily put money on that because you know that money is going to turn into, 3 or 4 times as much as it is on that card. It's completely worth it. So if you could put $3,000 on a card and you know that in a couple of months, that is going to yield you 10,000, would you do it? I would do it. And that's why I want to apologize about asking anyone or advising anyone to get a credit card or get an interest rate loan. Even if your interest rate is high, it's worth it to get started. You are worth it. You are worth having the life you deserve. And if that means you have to pay a tiny bit of interest to finally, once and for all, get out of that stuck lifestyle that you're living, then so be it. It's worth it. It's worth every penny. So, and I know there's some people that were upset about that. Don't care. I don't care, because I care about you guys and I care about what kind of life that you want to live. And I know obsessing and worrying and thinking about interest is going to keep you stuck and thinking small. And we want you guys to have an amazing life and a life full of abundance and a life going down a path of things that you're actually getting to do instead of just dreaming about. Because I sure can relate. Before I started my bookkeeping business, I had lots of dreams on where I wanted to spend my time, when I wanted to vacation, what I wanted to do with my kids. They were always dreams and plans. They were never put into action because I just couldn't ever get there financially and because of my schedule at work and time. And it never lined up. But once I started my business and I took that risk and I took that leap, it all changed, and you can actually truly be in control of your life and your future. So I'm super excited to be able to offer that to you guys. And just know that anytime that I give you guys advice, it is not because I want sales. It is not because I am telling you something, I'm tricking you into spending your money. It is because I truly care about you guys. And I really, really, really want you all to live your ideal life. And you can truly do that with a bookkeeping business. You can absolutely live the life you want with a bookkeeping business. So I love it. Tiffany says, we believe wholeheartedly in our program. That's right. And our students. If you're going to put the time, effort, and investment into starting your bookkeeping business, we are behind you 100% to make sure you are successful. Book your call so you can speak with our team and change your life. That's right. Love it. So awesome. It's going to be great. We are here for you guys. We are excited and we want to help some of you and trying out this new promo. So if you are interested, comment below and we'll get you all squared away, get an appointment booked for you guys. And Lindsay said, I'm super excited about starting. Yay, we're super excited for you too. We are, and a lot of you guys don't kind of understand until you get into the academy how much of a family we are. Everyone in the academy is so warm and kind and considerate. They're also awesome, hardworking, pick themselves up and move on anytime they have a struggle or a challenge, and they reach their next goal and the next goal and the next goal. And we all support each other, and it's amazing. It's such a great community. So working on definitely at some point having us all get together too in person. I'm really excited about that. So what questions do you guys have? I would love to answer them about the Bookkeeper Academy and about this new promo. Susie says, I'm excited to be starting. Awesome. We're excited for you as well. I know I did get a question about how many hours do you have to put in? So if you guys want to hop over to the website, also if you're brand new here, let me just share my screen real quick. I've got a few minutes I can go over this. If you're brand new to the group, you may have already gotten a copy of my ebook. If you have, read through that. Only takes about 90 minutes or so. I think it'll change your life. A lot of people have told me that it changed their lives. But grab a copy of it here on my website, stayatHomeBookkeeper.com, if you haven't read that yet. So I'll put that link in here. You guys have it handy. And then if you scroll down, you can read a lot about our team, watch our previous lives, so many success stories. They're all available on here. But I had a question the other day about if I want to make $5,000 a month, how much time do I have to put in? Because I'm homeschooling my kids and I want to make sure that that's the priority. And that's what's so great about a bookkeeping business, because you have the flexibility to keep it any size you want. And once you get up to your number of clients and the desired take-home pay, you can literally just stop marketing and just coast with those clients. So it's been super easy. When I was pregnant with my twins and after I had the twins, I literally did nothing except for just the basic bookkeeping. And I was able to just keep coasting and enjoy my business and not have to worry about money, go to doctor's appointments multiple times a week. I think at the end, I had a doctor's appointment like 3 times a week that I was able to go to. And it was so great not having to ask for permission and not being stressed because I needed to be getting my work done. But just to give you guys an idea, if you want to make $5,000 per month, you're only going to need about 10 super small clients to do that, like small clients. Once you have those clients all caught up, it takes a couple of months to really get into the rhythm. So at first it takes a little bit more time, but once they're all caught up and you're working on them a couple months in, it's really going to take you about 10 hours a week or less to actually do the bookkeeping work for those clients. So it's a really perfect program, especially if you want to homeschool your kids and have that time freedom, that flexibility that we all crave and we all desire when we've got little kids at home. Let's see. Jennifer, we can discuss all of the different investment options on your call. So we'll go over all that with you and your husband when you guys are on the call. Amy says, I did the New Year, New You program and the ladies were amazing with the support. Yes, I wish I could afford the program, but it's not in the cards for me right now. But this program is amazing for what little I've seen. Awesome, Amy. Yeah, maybe the new promo payment plan might work for you. So definitely reach out. I'll have our team reach out to you and see if that's an option that might work good for you too. So we did do a New Year, New You program that kind of gave some of you a little taste of what it's like being in our academy and seeing the kind of support that you get. It was a fraction of the support, and I think still impressed everybody. So in the academy, you get tons and tons of support, and we're always finding ways to add more things. As a matter of fact, Eileen, who is one of our team members, she does a lot of stuff. She does discovery calls, but she also does a lot of coaching in the group and helps people with breaking past emotional blocks or mindset blocks using emotional freedom technique. And she also does sales training and sales coaching to help you guys have conversations with potential clients in a really caring and compassionate way that also leads them to becoming your client. So it's really awesome what she teaches. And And what we have started to roll out is actually a new feature where we will take the recorded calls from your conversations with your clients, and we'll give you feedback on what could make your calls better with your clients, so that way you can land more clients, get more deals, make more money faster. So we are always thinking of new ways to help improve. Our plan, our 100% goal with our Bookkeeper Academy is how can we make your success easier and easier and easier. That's our goal. We've always been committed to that. It's one of the reasons why we have had the pay in full option at the beginning, because a lot of what we do goes back into research and development to try to figure out ways to make it even easier for you guys. So that's my commitment to the Bookkeeper Academy. And I'm super excited to help you guys change your lives. And we are here to help support you, hold your hand, lock arms with you the entire way, even if you have no experience and no prior education in this area. Our superpower is teaching it in a way that's very easy to understand, easy to digest, and then helping support you with hands-on paid experience. So it's pretty awesome. Let's see. Kim says, I tried to book, but there was nowhere to send my appointment date. Okay, let me click on the link and make sure we've got some times available. If you click book a discovery call, then the calendar should pop up and there should be some time. So let me share my screen with you guys. So when you click on this link, we've got the calendar here. There's some spots for tomorrow. There's one spot tomorrow, so somebody better grab it. We got one for 2 p.m. Thursday, we have a spot at 8 o'clock. This is all in Central Time because I've got it up on my calendar. We've got one spot on Friday, and we've got 3 spots on Saturday for you guys. So if you want to be included in this promo, hop in there and book a call for one of these 4 days so that we can lock you in as an eligible participant for the promo. About half the spots are already taken, so definitely get that booked so you have a chance to get in and do that. Let's see if we got any more questions. Find my screen again. Okay, so Kim, let me know if you're able to book that call. All right, guys, I have got to go hop into my closet and pack my suitcase so I can get over to Alyssa's event. And I get to speak and inspire some ladies at her event to go after their dreams. Saturday, 4 p.m., filled it out, but couldn't send. Okay, Kim, we'll send you a message. All right. Well, thank you guys so much. Please comment below if you have more questions. I will be on later today and tomorrow as well. And I'm happy to answer any more questions you guys all have. Get those calls booked and we'll be in touch soon. All right. Thanks. Bye, everybody. Have a great day.